If you want to radically transform your life and take your health to the next level, click on my Breath is Life course below. This will optimize your breath as well as your meditation. And I'll see you after the video. Hey guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut. Today we're going to talk about intermittent fasting, my version of fasting, my version of intermittent fasting. As many of you guys know, I've been juicing for over 25 years. Actually, I've been juicing for 30 years. I started in 1989. I worked with an herbal company in the Amazon. I've been working with a wheatgrass company for many years. So herbs, superfoods, pre-digested, micronutrition is my specialty. But before we get into that, click the subscription button. Make sure you get the notification bell so you can get all the updates on my videos. My Ripped at 50 book is in the description box. Of course, Breath is Life, get high on your own supply, how to optimize your cellular respiration, your breathing apparatus, that's in the description box below. My nutrition program is there. So any information that you need, you want to advance your health, just look in the description box. There's plenty of information there. So today we're going to talk about intermittent fasting. We're going to talk about my version of intermittent fasting. At the cellular level, actually, let's go to the atomic level. At the atomic level in holistic nutrition, you only need two things. And those two things are biophotonic light, which is energy from the sun, and minerals. Minerals make you conductive. So you can give and receive information, you can compute, you can have the chemical messengers, your hormones, you can activate your nervous system, signals from the brain go down to your toes and walk you down the street. So to make sure that that's efficient, that that's streamlined, you're going to want to optimize your body with the best mineral-rich nutrients that you can get into the body. The source of all life on this planet is that node right up there, the sun, the sunshine. Through the closed organic cycle, we have energy converted from the sun, energy created, radiation converted through the sun, through photosynthesis into chlorophyll, which is plant blood. Chlorophyll has a molecular match to your hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is your blood. And then the omnivores eat the plants, and the herbivores eat the plants, the omnivores eat the herbivores and the plants. Everybody dies, and then the little animals, the microbes, the parasites, and the fungus, all these other microbes, these bacterial elements break down the carcasses, and everybody goes back in. The plants, which are carnivorous, most people don't understand this or realize this, the plants uptake the minerals through the microbes, right? And so the plants take the microbes, it takes the energy from the sun, and so this is the closed organic cycle. So at the atomic level, the body just needs biophotonic light, energy from the sun, and minerals. This is what we need. And so my approach to fasting, I do a calorie restricted fasting. I don't like to bog down my digestive tract. I think there was a book called The Warrior Diet. Somebody told me about that. I've never read it, but it makes sense. I want a clear mind. I don't want to be bogged down by digestion. When I wake up in the morning, I got to go out and kill something, right? And so I don't want to be bogged down by metabolic processes. So I want to have some kind of fresh squeezed juice. This is organic coconut water. I want to have some form of pre-digested nutrients that my body absorbs. It's not going to tax my metabolism, and then my mind can be clear. I can have extreme cognition. I can have more energy. It's 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't had anything but liquids and or dried herbs, things that can get right into my body. Now, I know there's different approaches to fasting. I think Rhonda Patrick talks about on Joe Rogan, if anything goes through the liver that's not water, that's not considered a fast. But in my humble opinion, in my experience, in my 30 years of juicing, my 30 years of intermittent fasting with micronutrition, pre-digested juice or superfoods, I feel that the body has all the nutrition, but it's not being bogged down by metabolic processes, so it has all the energy. So what happens when you get a juicer? A juicer does all the energy. My Champion juicer has a 2 horsepower motor. It's very heavy. It takes all that plant material and breaks it down just as you would masticating it. So it's a mastication juicer. It breaks it down, and what's left is the juice. For me, juicing or superfoods or bioavailable nutrients, it's like a blood transfusion. So it's pre-digested, goes right into the body. So you have all that electricity, the biophotonic light that you need, and your metabolism isn't bogged down, so you have tremendous amounts of energy and you have good cognition. So this is my approach to it. It's the superfood solution. I personally work with David Sandoval. David Sandoval has been making organic wheatgrass products for 27 years. They've never had a product recall. They have heirloom seeds of wheatgrass from the Egyptian tombs. The strain is called Kamut. And so he has very tall silos. They're 100-foot silos, and they juice it from a high, from 100 feet in the air. By the time it hits the bottom of the vat, it is dried powder with all the enzymes intact. It's air dried at 88 degrees. And so enzymes, vitamins, and minerals, you add water to it, 2 scoops of water, and you're out the door. So fasting, for me, is utilized on many levels, and especially using the superfood nutrition because it's convenient. In this fast-paced world, I'm basically working all the time. My work is aligned with my passion, my dream, my purpose, my legacy. So work's not really work for me. I need tons of energy, and at 54 years old, this is what I have done for energy for the last 30 years. And at some degree, you must say that it is functional. I like to say, you know, the proof is in the pudding. I've got my Ripped at 50 program. You know, I consider myself a certified health nut. So if my theories don't work, and again, you have to test these theories into your own body. Don't just believe me and what I have to say. Test it for yourself. Try the intermittent fasting. I've done water fast, juice fast, dry fasting, which is no water and no food for days. And so, you know, get into the fasting. Find out what works for you. The snake diet guy, he's got some good information as well. He's got mineral salts, potassium salts, and he does dry fasting and water fasting. You know, fasting is a tool, but we're talking about intermittent fasting. And the particular intermittent fasting that I do is what I've termed calorie restricted intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for 30 years. These are my results. I added a bunch of weightlifting programs to it. When I was 50, after a large injury, and so I was able to build tons of muscle back with doing this. I've never been on TRT, HGH. I'm looking at stem cell replacement right now, but as you guys know, if you watch Skylife video, I do the urine therapy that has HGH in it. It has, you know, your own hormones, testosterone, etc. But if you start looking into the fasting, and Joe Rogan's got quite a few people that have been on there over the years, fasting is the cutting edge of longevity. Fasting is optimization for HGH, for optimal hormone production. And so these are my results. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I recommend you guys test it out yourself. Do my Superfood Nutrition Cleanse to jumpstart it. There's a 10-day intensive. It's 650 calories a day. All pre-digested, organic nutrition. Remember, anybody who's selling anything out on the internet, you want to look at the ingredients and the other ingredients. If they have excipients, fillers, binders, any kind of garbage, you want to run in the opposite direction. Anything from isolated soy, isolated whey. Who knows what type of animals these things are coming from? Just run away from any kind of, health product that is made with ingredients that you cannot pronounce, etc. So you want organic materials, organic superfoods, herbs that are non-irradiated, and again, no excipients, no fillers, no binders, no magnesium stearate, etc. People ask me all the time, Troy, you sell supplements, everybody sells supplements, everybody says they got the best. And I just say, we offer 100% satisfaction guarantee, and you should be able, as a human being, to recognize the difference between chicken soup and chicken shit, because there is a difference. And when you put something into your body, you should be able to recognize the quality of it. And if you can't, then I would do a dry fast and figure it the fuck out, because that'll teach you. Whenever you do a dry fast and jump in some ice water and do some deep breathing, activate all the free consciousness stuff on optimization. And then when your body's starving enough, then put some nutrients in there and check the quality, right? So Troy Casey reporting live from Santa Monica, California, wishing you a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and then check in the description box. All the programs that I have to take your health and consciousness to the next level is in the link below.